Good evening, friends. So far in this unit 2, we are going to we have seen what is first law and what are the steady flow energy equation and what are the how steady flow energy equation applied for turbine and throttling process. Okay, so how that steady flow energy equation can be applied for boiler, condenser, all these things we have seen. So in this class, yeah, already given in the morning that brief what are the basic laws, all these laws you are in, yeah, I think you already studied in your intermediate, okay, plus those who study in diploma students also, I think you come across these laws anyway. I'm going to refresh these laws, so don't regarding that material, everything will be provided to you, so kindly be patient up to that. What I have given to you, unit 1 applied thermodynamics, unit 1 I have completely given to you, and metallurgy and material science, unit 1 I have completely given to you. Within tomorrow or day by tomorrow, I am going to provide that applied thermodynamics unit 2 and metallurgy, so be patient with me. So in this class we are going to discuss about the basic class, all these class you all I think you come across in your intermediate and your lower classes. Okay, so Boyle's law, pressure PV is equal to constant, pressure value is equal to constant at constant temperature. Boyle's law holds good at constant temperature. Why? Because pressure volume kept constant, PV is equal to constant, P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. Okay, why we are going to discuss these basic laws? Why? Because with certain parameters we are going to solve problems. Okay, so regarding Charles law, volume and temperature kept constant at constant pressure. Volume by temperature, volume corresponds to temperature is kept constant. Okay, so Boyle's law holds good at constant temperature. Okay, again we are going to discuss what is constant temperature process and what are the other names. Okay, so Charles law is kept constant. Charles law, volume by temperature kept constant. So characteristic gas equation, this also is well familiar in your intermediate and in your lower class. PV is equal to mRT, where R stands for characteristic gas equation. Okay, so all these things I am going to give elaborate in your notes. So as for these class are basic class. Okay, so in your syllabus only that how these laws applied for if at all a problems comes, okay, under constant volume, under at constant pressure, okay, how the we are going to apply the formulas we will see. But representation, how to represent, okay, these class how to represent the terms, okay, how to representation we will discuss here. And regarding Joule's law, so Joule's law is equal to u2 minus u1 is equal to mcv t2 minus t1, means internal energy corresponds, internal energy is kept constant, is independent of change in pressure. So I will tell you, so look at this one, internal energy is independent of change in pressure and volume. Okay, so mcp or mcv. Okay, so internal energy independent of change and pressure. Okay, change in pressure or change in volume. Okay, so internal energy is kept constant. Internal energy is equal to mcv t2 minus t1. It is independent of change in pressure or change in volume. Okay, so Regnault's law states that adiabatic index gamma is equal to cp by cv. In the morning I told you. So cp minus cv is equal to r. Again, this law comes under this law. Okay, so don't be confused. I am going to provide everything in notes, but briefly understood what are the basic laws, how, what is the characteristic gas equation, PV is equal to mRT. So m stands for what, R stands for what, R is the your characteristic gas constant. Okay, so m stands for what, okay, P in the pressure, volume, m for, so R is the characteristic gas equation. These terminology is very important. Okay, whenever if you go to the problems, everything will be simply solved. Okay, మన ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేసినప్పుడు అన్నీ కూడా క్లియర్గా అర్థమవుతాయి. యాజ్ పర్ దిస్ క్లాస్ ఇస్ కన్సర్న్, concentrate, try to know what is the terminology or characteristic gas equation. So adiabatic law, gamma stands for PV by CP by CB. Again gamma we are going to discuss here, okay, where I'll tell you. So gamma, so regarding that polytropic process PV for gamma. So gamma stands for adiabatic index. Whenever you come across the process PV for gamma is equal to constant. Whenever you come across gamma, you must stick to that. It is an adiabatic process. Okay. Whenever you come across, మనం ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ చేసినప్పుడు PV is equal to MRT అని వచ్చినప్పుడు, ఓకే, ఇది మనకి వెంటనే you must be understood it is a adiabatic process. PV power gamma is equal to constant. Okay, so if at all it is an n, if the gamma is in represented in n stands for polytropic process. Polytropic process. Okay, don't confuse about. Gamma stands for adiabatic index. It is the ratio of Cp by Cv. You all know Cp and Cv are the ratio of specific heats. Ratio of specific heats. Cp and Cv are ratio of specific heats. So constant volume. So if you know that Joule's law, it is an internal and temperature independent of change in pressure and change in volume. Characteristic gas equations and this adiabatic index gamma Cp by Cv, where Cp by Cv are the ratio of specific heats. So in the coming class we are going to discuss variable. So what are the variables of specific heats? Okay, only few topics left regarding this theoretical topics, and in that we are going to come across van der Waals equation. Okay, van der Waals equation. At the same time that compressibility charts and specific variables of specific heat and gas tables. These are the 4 topics left in unit 2. So for that we need these basic concepts in order to understand. In order to understand that topics, ratio of variables of specific heats or that compressibility charts, at the same time that gas tables. Okay, so you need to understand this basic concept. Okay, so gamma stands for ratio of specific heats. So Cp by Cv. Regarding gas tables, you come across at constant volume, at constant temperature. I will show you the gas tables. So in coming class we are going to discuss these applications. So try to know the what is the law, what, and so if at all it is a Boyle's is applied at constant temperature. So regarding that characteristic gas equation, PV is equal to MRT. R stands for, it is the characteristic gas equation. That terminology you try to keep it in your mind. Okay, so constant volume or isochoric process. So next process is constant volume or isochoric process. So if you observe this graph, so I told you it is was pressure versus volume. So in this graph, so it stands from it. So if you observe this one, I draw one straight line here. I represent P here, I represent V here, and I draw a straight line here from 1 to 2. So you must be identified. If at all it is volume, if I draw straight line here, it is a constant volume process. So this is the representation of constant volume. Okay, understood? This is the representation of constant volume process. Another name for constant volume process is isochoric process. So PV is equal to P versus V. I have representation one straight line here. So W is equal to integral V1 minus integral V1 to V2 PdV is equal to 0. Okay, so work done under this process at constant volume is 0. So coming to next process, constant pressure process. Another name for constant pressure is isobaric. So you may be asked for the questions if you are appearing for any competitive exams after your completion of BTech, especially for those who completed diploma. You have wide range of scope to appearing for competitive exams, okay, than your intermediate students. So diploma students, try to concentrate on this terminology: constant volume or isochoric, constant pressure or isobaric. Okay, so if you represent the PV diagrams of the this diagram, constant pressure versus isobaric, here it is P versus V, so it represents from 1 to 2. Okay, so P versus V, pressure versus volume. So I represented here one straight line from P. Okay, from I represented P here. It's from 1 to 2. Okay, so this process indicates constant pressure or isobaric process. So it represents W, integral of V1 to V2 PdV is equal to P V2 minus V1. Okay, so next one is constant temperature or isothermal or hyperbolic process. Okay, three names are there: constant temperature or isothermal or hyperbolic. Why it is hyperbolic? It is a curved transverse pressure versus volume. PV is equal to constant. Okay, so this is your constant temperature process or isothermal process or hyperbolic process. In the morning I have given these notes to you and we solved some problems. Anyway, I am going to explain in detail. So if you feel any difficulty, ask me, especially this representation. Okay, especially this representation. Why? Because in the coming units, in the unit 3 or unit 4, if at all it is auto cycle, if it is diesel cycle, you are supposed to represent the diagrams, pressure versus volume and TS diagram, Carnot cycle. You are supposed to represent the diagrams very carefully, especially the figures between pressure versus volume and temperature versus entropy. S stands for entropy. Okay, those diagrams are very important. If the basic diagrams are important, correct, automatically your remaining steps will be followed. So I told you whether it is metallurgy or material science, whether it is applied thermodynamics, regarding that figures, whether it is TS or PS, temperature versus entropy or pressure versus volume, if the basic diagrams are correct, if the basic formula is right, then the remaining process will be valued very fast and definitely you will get good marks. If the initial beginning of your question attempt is wrong, then you will be in trouble. Okay, that's why I asked you to concentrate the basics, whether the definition is correct or not, whether the applied formula is right or wrong, whether the basic diagram is right or wrong. Please check. Then the remaining part, okay, will be automatically goes well. Okay, next. So throttling process or isenthalpy process. We already discussed in the throttling process, applying for steady flow energy equation for throttling process. How applying steady flow energy equation for this throttling process. We already derived one equation, H1 is equal to H2. H stands for what? H stands for what? Enthalpy. Okay, so isenthalpy process or constant enthalpy process. Throttling process, the another name is isenthalpy process or constant enthalpy process. Okay, these terminology you are supposed to keep it in mind. Okay, so especially in your syllabus, whether throttling process and free expansion process, these two processes are there a little bit. Free expansion is a small topic. So if at all some gas is released from a cylinder into a vacuum. Okay, so high pressure gas or high pressure gas is released into a vacuum of free space. Okay, so what happens? The restricted gas is slows, means you open that you release that gas and you are going to pump into that your vacuum cylinder. Okay, so that expansion is called free expansion. I hope you understand. Okay, so if at all a closed container cylinder, especially those that if you observe the CNG gas, మనకి కార్లు ఎక్కడ ఆగిపోయినప్పుడు ఇదివరకు ఒక సిలిండర్ తీసుకెళ్ళి ఇంకో దాంట్లో పంప్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. ఓకే, ఎస్పెషల్లీ మారుతి కార్స్ సిఎన్జి, దోస్ హు ఆర్ అప్లైడ్ హ్యావింగ్ సిఎన్జి వెహికల్స్ అండ్ సిలిండర్ కార్లు వెనకాల సిలిండర్ పెట్టి మీకు పంప్ చేస్తారు. ఇక్కడ సిలిండర్ తీసుకెళ్ళి దాన్ని కనెక్ట్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, ఆటోమేటికల్లీ గ్యాస్ విల్ బి ఎక్స్పాండ్ in the closed cylinder, from gas will be suddenly released from this one cylinder and it will expand to the another cylinder. Okay, that expansion is nothing but free expansion process. Okay, so these topics please keep it in mind. Okay, these are the basic formulas. Morning I have given the notes to you. So if at all if you feel any difficult regarding problems also I have given, I am going to teach everything. So regarding your this unit 2 and in this unit 2 regarding coming topics, okay, that compressibility charts, specific variables, okay, and gas tables, okay, and van der Waals equation. These are theoretical topics. These are theoretical topics. You may expect definitely a 5 marks question, a short answer in these. At the same time, van der Waals equation and these things are important for your short answers. Okay, thank you.